So recently I found myself in a little bit of a rut. I felt stressed, I felt overwhelmed, I felt like I was a chicken running around with my head cut off. I felt like I was doing 10x actions, getting 1x results, and it was just really frustrating. So if you've ever felt that way, which I personally have felt that way a number of times in the past, this video is specifically for you. And I want to kind of break down what ultimately got me out of that rut after diving into a lot of data, a lot of my own data and other people's data yesterday, and share with you guys the two things that really moved the needle in my own business, and hopefully that you guys can kind of see this picture and really focus on them in your own business, right? Now, for those of you guys who are brand new here to the channel and you're like, okay, cool, but like, who are you? What's your background? My name is Jason Wardrop. I started my own real estate CRM software company back in 2015, got thousands of paying clients, and now I am one of the top affiliates with GoHighLevel, and I teach people how to grow their GoHighLevel SaaS, their GoHighLevel agency, and I really nerd out on the marketing side of things. I really nerd out on the sales side of things. And ultimately, I really nerd out on the marketing and sales side of things that bring true leverage, where you don't have to build some massive sales team, you don't have to get on one-on-one phone calls or anything like that. And so if you guys are into that, maybe consider subscribing, because those are the things that I talk about here on my channel. Right? So let's get back to where I was feeling a rut and massive overwhelm. So the last 60 days, guys, my business has grown, but like, I'll be completely transparent, it hasn't been growing like it was the several months prior. And the reason why this was so frustrating is because I felt like 60 days ago, I was like, you know what? I got to kick things into another gear. I got to really go through. I felt like I've been a little bit lazy. So I was like, I'm really going to do like a 10x actions, and I'm going to go through and do all these things, and so I can get more results. The funny thing is, I did the 10x actions. It got maybe a 1x results, and actually it got worse results than I was doing the previous several months. And I felt like the previous several months, I was almost not even working. I felt like I was on vacation mode all the time, and I was just chilling, but I was only doing two core things during those months, which now I'm realizing those are the two core things. Those are the holy grail to marketing and sales in your business. All right. So let's talk about the last 60 days and what I was doing and where I think I went wrong. And then we'll get into what these two core things are so that you guys can literally just model them, because I honestly believe everyone that I've seen success as a GoHighLevel affiliate, everyone who I've seen have success with GoHighLevel as a SaaS agency and really scale things, they are doing these things. All right. So that is how crucial it is. So it's literally like the 20% getting the 80% of results. And obviously there's a few other things here and there, but these are the core things. So the last 60 days where I was just overworked, I was doing 10x actions, getting 1x results, I went and looked back at everything that was going on out in the marketplace. I was seeing all these people having results, people making millions of dollars on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, on Facebook Reels, all this stuff. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go double down. I'm primarily only posting on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, YouTube long form content. So I was like, you know what? I probably should expand my reach a little bit. And so I started going through and like, I'm going to get a little more serious with Instagram. And so I actually paid $7,500 for an Instagram shout out from this big Instagram account and to get some followers. Long story short, I would never pay that much money because it really was not worth it, but it also did get my account a little bit of juice to start getting some more organic engagement. I started posting like 2 or 3 times a day and started getting a lot of comments. And in my last video, I shared with you guys how you go through and like basically automate all the comments and the lead generation with Instagram. So I was doing that. I was then going through and I was posting about 6 to 8 times on my Facebook pages. And most of you guys know I've talked about this on my channel before. You can watch a previous video. Got like 10 to 20 Facebook pages, and we're posting content across all the pages, automating the comments, automating the DMs, the lead generation, all that. So I was doing all that. So I was basically just focused on creating a ton of short form content, right? And here's the deal. I was getting a good amount of leads. It's true. I really was. However, these leads were not my ideal client avatar. And the reason why I can say that is because these leads were not resulting into what ultimately why we're in business, which was to make money, right? If you're not making money, you don't really have a business, you just have an expensive hobby, right? And so I'm in this to make money. I think that's why everyone works. That's why everyone's in business. And so I looked at that and I'm like, you know what? I am working so hard creating all this content, going through and trying to create all these new systems, all these new machines. And after 2 months of doing this, the results just weren't there to line up with what I was doing. And so I went back and I looked at 2.5 years of data. Guys, I spent literally all day yesterday doing this. And I went month by month. I looked at my notes. I looked at how much I was spending on ads, how much organic stuff I was doing, all the different things. Was I sending out emails? And I diagnosed every single month, almost every single week. And I was able to see, okay, this month was a really good month. I really increased my revenue. I really increased my trials, or number of leads I was getting was insane. And I went month by month, and there were 2 things that always stuck out. And also on top of this, I've also coached a lot of affiliates for HighLevel and agency owners. And just looking at their data and looking at what they've done, these things have been pretty consistent. At least one of them been consistent. The second thing I've talked a lot about. However, I don't know of a ton of people that are actually doing this besides one other person, and that is Frank Kern. But I know it works extremely well for him because I was able to meet up with him at the Dallas Mastermind just this past month, and we were able to chat it up. And he says how, yep, it works super well, and we just keep doing it. And those 2 things are, hey, real quick, if you want my 100% free course on how to go through and start your own digital marketing agency, how to get clients, how to fulfill for clients, all of my website templates, my proven sales funnel templates, all my scripts, then there is a link down below in the description as well as in the top comment. It's going to allow you to get an extended 30-day free trial to the HighLevel software, plus unlock all of my courses and bonuses, everything for free, plus weekly live coaching with myself. You can jump on Zoom. Ask me any question that you want. All right, so just click down on the link in the description in the top comment or go to launchmysoftware.com. It's going to take you into the same place. Now, with that said, back to the video. And those 2 things are, the first, long-form YouTube videos, okay? And I've got a good buddy, and we debate about this literally every single day, and he says short-form content is the way to go. It's the only thing, and I am a strong believer that long-form content is the way to go. However, I think there's a perfect synergy where they can actually come together and benefit each other, all right? So let me explain this. I believe that short-form content is to be viewed like a paid ad. It is great for awareness. It's great to get those clicks and cheap eyeballs. However, it's not going to help with conversions. You might be able to go through and get leads. You might be able to go through and get clicks. However, those leads might come in. They might have no idea what your business is about, who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. So if you think about that, if they have no idea on any of those things, how is that actually going to help you by generating them as a lead? At that point, you have to go through and do a lot of nurturing, a lot of selling, a lot of convincing, and showing them who you are. And so what I personally believe, after doing this for a long time and really just nerding out on all this marketing data, is that short-form content on whatever platform you look at, the whole purpose of this short-form content is to lead people back to your long-form YouTube content. Now, for those of you guys who are listening to this and be like, well, Jason, I don't want to make long-form YouTube content. I don't want to make short-form content and all that stuff. I guess that's fine, but guys, I'm just sharing with you best practices. I'm sharing with you what the top of the guys that are doing, and girls that are working. And so if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I just want to show you what is, I believe, the easiest path and the path that is going to get you the most success and the best results. Okay, so short form content is going to your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is where you create the quality, high-value content, a video like this. And you might be thinking, well, Jason, I don't have anyone watching my content. I don't have anybody I have 0 following. And that's great. What we want to be doing is we want to start filming the content, valuable content today, and so that you have a bank of content. So when somebody discovers you on TikTok or Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels, and they come to your YouTube channel, they watch one video and like, dang, that was good. I want to binge this content. If you only have one long form piece of content, there is no content to binge, right? and they've barely spent any time with you. Whereas if you got like, let's say 10, 15, 20 videos, or now I think I've got like 900 videos at this point, there is a lot of content for them to go through and binge. There's a lot of content for them to go through and see who you are, what you do, how you can help them, and deepen that relationship so that by the time you either get on the phone, if that's kind of the way you do your business and do your sales, the sale is so easy, right? Or if they get into your funnel, it really does not matter what the funnel structure is because they're already sold on who you are, what you do, and how you can help them, right? So getting back to these core things, I believe the core things are: one, you got to consistently publish a long form piece of content on YouTube. And I think a minimum every single week. And if you're brand new to this and you really want to scale and you haven't literally created a piece of content on everything there almost is to create content on, like I feel like I have, then you could probably create 2 to 3 videos every single week and just get solid quality content, hitting different hooks, different angles that your ideal client avatar would be interested in being educated and trained on. And make that content to have that bank of content. So when they come in and find you from these different social channels, they'll be able to have that deeper relationship with you instantly. All right. So that is the first thing, that prior to this last 60 days where I was doing like all this work and not very many results, and then previous to that where I was like, I feel like I wasn't working at all. Well, guess what? I was posting a new YouTube video every single week. Whereas the last couple of months, I've been maybe doing like one a month. I've been a little bit lazy on that because I've been so focused on all the short form content. And so basically one long form piece of content, even if it just gets 100 views or a couple hundred views, I think that is significantly more valuable than tens of thousands of views on a short form piece of content. And I have the data to prove it, the data to back all of that up. And I 100% stand by that. And then the second core thing here is, why are we creating content? We are creating content to generate leads, to build an email list, right? Because then once we build an email list, we get someone's contact information. We can follow up with them via email. You can reach literally thousands, tens of thousands of people with one click of a button. But there's a strategic way to go through and do this. And I've talked about this a number of times in the past, but I'm just going to reiterate this here because this is absolutely crucial. Going through, creating this consistent content, and also when you release a new YouTube video, it gives you a reason to email your list, right? Which one of the biggest questions that a lot of people have is, well, what do I send my email list? Well, did you just make a new YouTube video? Send them the YouTube video. It can deepen the relationship and have a different call to action in each YouTube video, right? And then what I highly recommend doing, this is the second thing, is a weekend promo. And I remember I started doing weekend promos back when I was running my real estate CRM. I was doing them a little bit differently though. I was doing a weekend promo, basically opening up a new offer on a Friday, closing it down on a Sunday or a Monday. However, what I was doing is I was selling like a low ticket digital product. And I was showing them how to get buyer leads, real estate agents, how to get buyer leads or seller leads or open house leads or whatever it was. And then the idea was they buy that low ticket product and then they sign up for my CRM. However, now it's been a little bit of shift where instead of just saying, hey, buy this low ticket digital product and then sign up for my CRM, it's basically like, hey, you will get this digital product when you sign up for the CRM. Then you get them initially into that continuity, that monthly subscription, and then you stack on these different bonuses. And then each weekend, you can do a different hook, right? So one might be like, for example, I am an affiliate for GoHighLevel. So one weekend, I might be showing people, hey, here's how to start an AI chatbot agency. Or here's how to go through and start a no-code software. Or here's how to go through and start your own real estate agency. Or here's how to go through and find local clients on Google Maps. And then you go through and you show all these different hooks and angles and it's like, hey, sign up for the software. I'll give you the training, the templates, the bonuses, and you'll be able to go through and implement this into your business. And so by doing that, every single weekend, you have a reason to email your list. You have a new, fresh offer of getting people in the door and be able to grab people's attention, their eyeballs. And then you kind of create that like urgency of like, hey, this is closing down this weekend. And then you close it down and you actually legit close it down, right? Because of compliance reasons, you actually have to close it down. And so we actually do close it down on that Sunday night or sometimes Monday morning, depending on how we're structuring it. All right. So the months prior, when I was just basically doing hardly anything, well, it seemed like hardly anything because 4 videos a month, 1 video a week, doesn't really take that long to record, edit, film, all that stuff, these videos, and put them up on YouTube. And then 2, once you kind of have the structure and the blueprint of a weekend promo, you send out a few emails over the weekend. It takes you about maybe an hour to write them, and then it maybe takes you about another 20 to 30 minutes to schedule them. And if you look at that total time in a week, it's maybe 10 hours in a week max of filming the videos and writing and scheduling the emails, and that's it. And honestly, I would say 10 hours in a week, that's probably like 10 hours in a month of going through and doing those core things. And if you consistently do those things, they'll compound on top of each other. The more videos you make, the more people will find you on YouTube. The more people that find you on YouTube, the more people that opt into your email list. The more people that opt into your email list, the more people that you'll be able to have to go through and promote the weekend promo sequence to, as well as new YouTube videos. So guys, this is not like an instant, overnight, instant gratification type of thing. This is a long compounding effect, and this is how I've gone through and grown my YouTube channel. Is just basically simply this: consistently making YouTube videos, getting people on my email list, letting people on my email list know about my new YouTube videos, and then going through and doing some type of promotion of a product. And those are the core simple things where if you focus on those things, I guarantee you're going to have a lot more peace of mind, you're going to be a lot more clear, and you're going to see amazing results and long-term compounding results where people are going to be able to go back and find those long-form YouTube videos. They're going to be able to type in search looking for how to generate real estate leads and see your video pop up and be able to go through, and you are able to educate that person off of one time filming a video 3, 4, even 5 years down the road. All right. So anyway, guys, I hope this is helpful for those of you guys who are going through and growing your own GoHighLevel SaaS business, your own agency. If you're looking to how to get more clients, how to get more qualified prospects, this, I personally believe, is the best route. And I believe that because it's worked extremely well for me. I've seen it work for so many others. And I'm not saying it is the only way, because obviously there's a lot of ways. But organically, this has just worked time and time again. And so I highly recommend you go through, make a schedule, go implement this strategy into your own business. And if you guys want more free training, bonuses, all my courses and templates, and if you're not on HighLevel yet, but you're looking to go through and get started, if you sign up with my HighLevel affiliate link, I will give you all of my courses. We do weekly live coaching. We have training, templates, all that you guys just get 100% for free. Or if you're already on HighLevel and you're like, well, Jason, I'm already on HighLevel, but I would like all that stuff. If you upgrade, and there will be a link down below where you can upgrade with my link, then I'll also grant you access to all that. And if you're already on the $497 plan and you're like, Jason, I really wish I could have all this stuff, then I've actually got a cool tool for you, which I'll also give you guys all my stuff if you go through and sign up for this. I don't charge for any courses or coaching or anything anymore. I just refer good softwares. Okay, so if you go to visitorgrab.com/go, you'll be able to sign up for this software that you copy and paste a simple pixel on your website and all of your sales funnels, and it's able to extract more leads from your website visitors than just those people that opt in. Okay, so if you go to visitorgrab.com, you'll be able to see exactly step-by-step how that all works. But anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful. Make sure you subscribe if you guys like to nerd out on marketing and sales, especially when it comes to GoHighLevel, SaaS, agency, all that. That's what I share here. That's what I nerd out on. That's what I love. And so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. A quick shout out to our sponsor, visitorgrab.com. Increase your website's leads by 30% in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Just copy and paste a pixel on your website and automatically grab the contact information of those visiting your website. Go to visitorgrab.com right now to learn more and start your free trial.